and you need to defend yourself all the time. As you may heard, I file a few lawsuits, and I'm in the court now because they accuse me of doing stuff that I never did in my life, and they wrote lies, and I will not allow that. I will fight till the end because I don't want that they damage my reputation and my name.
I think she hates him.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, so we can all agree on that. That's a given. I also think that she wants to take him out. She does not want to be the first lady anymore.
They agree with you.
She doesn't want to be the first lady. She's destroyed the Rose Garden. Who hates Christmas? Melania Trump hates Christmas. She doesn't want to decorate for Christmas. She doesn't want anything to do with him. She doesn't want to sleep in the same room with him. She can't tolerate him.
Allegedly.
And she doesn't.
Yeah, how do you know all this?
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't know all this.
Allegedly. That's why I say allegedly.
How did a high-profile daytime talk show find itself entangled in a legal battle with a former First Lady? Right now, Melania Trump is suing The View for a staggering $100 million in defamation, and the news is shaking up TV networks, social media, and political circles alike. One co-host, in particular, Sunny Hostin, finds herself at the center of the storm. Will this explosive lawsuit mark the beginning of her career's downfall, or could it redefine how talk shows approach controversial topics? Join us as we explore every twist, bold claim, and potential consequence. This isn't just a case of a conversation gone wrong. It's a potential game changer that could set new standards for how TV personalities engage with public figures. Whether you're captivated by the former First Lady's personal life, a fan of daytime drama, or intrigued by high-stakes legal battles, this story has it all.
Allegedly, he was cheating while Melania was pregnant.
That's not going to come in front of the jury, though. The judge has ruled that won't come up.
We're on television now. And then after Melania gave birth to the baby, he found Stormy to strip around with, right?
Yeah.
It's like people should look at him and say, you know, what kind of an insecure jerk are you? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, my wife's pregnant. I'm not attracted to her big belly or something. And now she's paying attention to the baby and not me.
I said to my husband that, you know, the language is inappropriate. It's not acceptable. And I was surprised because that is not the man that I know. But my husband is real. He's raw. He tells it as it is. He's kind. He's a gentleman. He supports everything.
The tension between Melania Trump and The View is nothing new. Since her time in the White House, Melania has frequently been the focus of heated debates and critical commentary. From her controversial redesign of the Rose Garden to rumors about her disdain for traditional holiday decor, particularly Christmas, her public persona has been a constant subject of speculation. You've likely heard the jokes about her supposed reluctance to decorate for the holidays or the insinuations that she might even dislike Christmas. While these remarks have resonated with some segments of The View's audience, they also spark outrage among Melania's supporters. And then there's the endless speculation about her marriage to Donald Trump. Is she truly happy? Does she remain loyal through his numerous controversies? The co-hosts of The View have never held back, diving into everything from rumors of her desire to live separately from her husband to questions about her dedication to her public duties.
Now you know who has been bragging all over the campaign trail about how he's the one that overturned Roe v. Wade, but apparently his wife has different thoughts on the reproductive rights after posting this video plugging her memoir. Take a look.
Individual freedom is a fundamental principle that I safeguard. Without a doubt, there is no room for compromise when it comes to this essential right that all women possess from birth: individual freedom. What does my body, my choice really mean?
The tension between Melania Trump and The View is nothing new. Since her time in the White House, Melania has frequently been the focus of heated debates and critical commentary. From her controversial redesign of the Rose Garden to rumors about her disdain for traditional holiday decor, particularly Christmas, her public persona has been a constant subject of speculation. You've likely heard the jokes about her supposed reluctance to decorate for the holidays or the insinuations that she might even dislike Christmas. While these remarks have resonated with some segments of The View's audience, they've also sparked outrage among Melania's supporters. And then there's the endless speculation about her marriage to Donald Trump. Is she truly happy? Does she remain loyal through his numerous controversies? The co-hosts of The View have never held back, diving into everything from rumors of her desire to live separately from her husband to questions about her dedication to her public duties.
Be made that you would have to be sitting here defending him.
You never thought about that, but I'm not surprised in one way, because a lot of people, they're against my husband, and he's run for president, so nothing surprised me.
It's got to be hard though. It's got to be a difficult thing.
In one way, it's hard because press, it's very dishonest, and it's a lot of lies that they've written also about me as my husband. And you need to defend yourself.
These kinds of rumors might seem like typical tabloid fodder, but when aired on a platform as influential as The View, they have the power to shape public perception. This is the crux of Melania Trump's defamation lawsuit, the assertion that these statements are not only false, but also damaging enough to tarnish her reputation. While The View is no stranger to stirring controversy, the question now is whether the show crossed the line from opinion into defamation. That's for the courts to decide. What's particularly striking is how swiftly Melania acted in filing this lawsuit. Most public figures might dismiss such gossip or issue a public statement, but Melania has chosen to go straight for the jugular with a massive $100 million claim. This move sends a clear message. She intends to stand her ground and perhaps deter future attacks. But why such a staggering sum? While defamation suits often carry hefty price tags, $100 million is extraordinary. Legal experts suggest that this amount underscores the gravity of the damage Melania believes has been done to her reputation.
Because I do want to get back to this point with the left and Melania Trump. Why can't she just be her own woman and have separate?
She can,
and so why all that criticism? I mean, that was gross from The View.
And
look,
agree.
The View is not the litmus test of America. We don't think that.
They were afraid of that remark. That was their problem.
So why did they handle it?
Others view this lawsuit as a strategic move to grab headlines and ensure the case stays in the spotlight. Either way, the stakes for The View, and Sunny Hostin specifically, are monumental. Melania's legal team has highlighted specific segments where the co-hosts allegedly blurred the line between rumor and fact. To win a defamation case, the plaintiff must prove that the statements were false, harmful, and made with negligence or malice. Melania's team is working diligently to show that comments about her marriage and personal feelings, such as her supposed hatred of Christmas, were presented as facts rather than speculation. Given Melania's well-known private nature, her lawyers argue that these claims misled the public and harmed her ability to pursue future opportunities or maintain her personal brand.
These are such vile comments, but they are exactly what The View's audience loves. It is targeted perfectly at a radically feminist, liberal audience that loves hate. Another now. This is loving and tolerant rhetoric the left uses, which they accuse the opposing side of using. And this one, those women are a danger to America. They do more than anyone else to stoke political and social tensions. The former president says he thinks his wife should be allowed to think for...
This legal clash comes at a critical time for The View, a show that thrives on bold and sometimes polarizing personalities. But with a high-profile lawsuit of this magnitude, ABC executives are likely starting to feel the heat. Sunny Hostin, in particular, could face significant scrutiny as one of the most vocal co-hosts. Known for her outspoken views on Melania, including rumors and criticisms of her marriage, Sunny may now be required to provide evidence, clarify her statements, or even reveal her sources. This could potentially expose behind-the-scenes discussions that the network would prefer to keep private. Adding to the tension is the possibility that ABC, the network behind The View, might choose to distance itself from the controversy. In high-stakes defamation cases, networks can sometimes be held liable for airing the statements in question. This might lead to internal shakeups, stricter oversight of co-hosts' remarks, or even public apologies. For Sunny Hostin, who has a legal background, the stakes are particularly high. Her understanding of the law means she's expected to know the boundaries of free speech, making this battle even more intense. As news of the lawsuit spreads, opinions are deeply divided. Supporters of Melania argue that she's justified in defending herself, with some seeing the lawsuit as a necessary step to hold talk shows accountable for their commentary. Critics, however, viewed this as an attempt to stifle free speech, insisting that shows like The View exist to spark lively debates, no matter how controversial. Where do you stand? Should talk shows have the freedom to riff on personal matters, or should there be stricter guidelines when discussing private lives? Is Melania standing up for her dignity and setting boundaries, or is she trying to silence open discussion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for updates on this ever-evolving legal drama. With $100 million on the line, anything can happen. Stay tuned, stay curious, and we'll catch you next time with the latest developments.